Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Cat Crypto here. So lots going on, lots of content to be provided, and realistically this one is going to be patched together between Twitter and a news article. Yes, you heard it right, a news article. Oh god, I have fact checked it. A few things to point out, a few things not to point out, etc, etc. So let's go over to, most importantly, let's get the man, the myth, the guy we all hate. What am I typing in Terra for? DOKWON. Or DOKWON. Or DOKWON. However you want to pronounce his name. Many people, pronounce it differently. It's down to them, DOKWON, DOKWON, Kwon, DK, whichever, Hakuna Matata. So we all know that recently DOKWON put out a tweet saying, pretty much, what everybody wanted to hear is that they are, in other words, in the most simplest of ways, cooperating with the authorities that are possibly, investigating whatever happened. So let's look at this article, and it's an article on crypto.news, one of the big providers for pretty much talking about stuff. This article is written by a guy called Adam Robertson. So yeah, Terra founder DOKWON stated in a tweet that any government entity that has expressed a desire to interact with them will receive their complete compliance and that they have nothing to conceal. Kwon's passport in jeopardy. The South Korean prosecutor office also asks the nation's foreign ministry for approval to remove Kwon's passport. In that case, the legislation would require Kwon to travel to Seoul within 14 days. According to Singapore police, they will help the Korean National Police Agency within the bounds of our local law and international commitments. 5 additional individuals connected to the stable Terra USD and its sister token Luna have also received arrest orders from South Korean authorities, although they were not mentioned. Judge rules in favor of DOKWON's arrest. On September 14th, 2022, a South Korean media organization reported that a squad from Seoul Southern District Prosecutor's Office had filed arrest warrants, and I think there's a list to them here. No, it just links back to that. What douche. For DOKWON and several workers, along with former Terra Development Chief Nicholas Plates and staffer Han Mo. All 3 are thought to be living in Singapore right now. According to the prosecutors, DOKWON and other defendants are accused of breaking the Capital Markets Act. The Terra UST stablecoin and Luna token developed by Terraform Labs are regarded as investment contract securities under the Capital Market Act. And this is similar to what XRP is going through. So according to reports, the prosecutors were seriously contemplating categorizing Terra Luna's coin as security earlier this week, which might subject Kwon and other Terraform Lab programmers to prosecution for contravening the nation's Capital Markets Act, previously known as the Securities and Exchange Act and governing investment options. When the news spread across regional media organization, Luna, the new coin of troubled cryptocurrency, fell as low as 48.4% before a minor recovery. According to reports, the search warrants are suitable for a year, and the court intends to detain the suspects using tools like an Interpol red alert and revoked passports. Luna's disintegration. Kwon Terra Luna system collapsed in May, sending the value of both currencies tumbling to almost nothing and impacting the whole cryptocurrency market. Losses from its collapse exceeded 500 billion. Stablecoins are typically anchored to a real-world good or currency to maintain a comparatively consistent price. However, Terra USD used an algorithm and a computer code to keep its price at or near $1. Once Luna and Terra went into a tailspin, many investors lost their whole life savings, and South Korean prosecutors launched numerous criminal investigations regarding the collapse. Now, the one thing we're not seeing in here is an actual investigation into who actually did this, and I hope this is what it'll all lead to, because finding out the entities responsible to this will put all of this to bed. But do you know what the most important thing to take away from this is right now? It has absolutely diddly squit to do with LUNACLASSIC. Why? Because he's not part of our system. Our ecosystem is community-led. It's run by validators nodes that commit new blocks to the blockchain and, validate the blockchain in general. If they wanted to take pretty much the whole blockchain to court, they would have to take, every single validator. And Jesus, I think LUNC's got about 47,000 CEOs. So yeah, good luck to them. But, it really doesn't have anything to do with our coin, honestly. And people that think it does, just get it out of your head. Okay, it has absolutely nothing to do with our coin or its future. We won't be taken to court. Our coin won't be held ransom or be involved in a court case. It's as simple as that. And that's the best part about them actually making that second coin, because it gave us the chance to distance ourselves from these people and TFL, so to speak. But in a sense, we do need TFL, and a lot of people don't understand how, we need TFL. We just need them to merge code because they understand the code base. And just because we're getting help from TFL doesn't mean the help's coming from DOKWON. It really doesn't. If you go on GIT Hub, you can see all of the people that are TFL members that are helping to merge the code, and they're doing it in their own time, their spare time, off of their own backs, off of their own free will. And that's the best part about this. So folks, like I said, don't pay attention to these in a sense of don't let emotion control your bag. Okay, allow facts to control your bag. If he gets taken to court, it doesn't matter for us. So why would you need to worry about something like this? You don't. It's as simple as that. And, the more time that goes on, the easier it is to now distance ourselves from DOKWON, or whatever you want to call him, so to speak. So, yeah, really interesting. I did fact check a lot of this stuff, and it's just kind of the same thing over and over and over, where nothing's solid. No red letter warrant things yet. Nothing. Just nothing. Yeah, so like I said, you can check the Interpol website at any time for any country, for anybody that's on that list. The second he goes on there, if he does, I'll let you folks know. And I'll, talk to you and ensure that you are in the loop, you know what's going on at all times. And then hopefully, it doesn't panic you. And we've seen a lot of people panic sell recently, and they're regretting it now. The price is doing what the price does, and no one's got a crystal ball. But if you held throughout all of that pain and everything we went through to then sell your bag because of an article like this or another article, then I feel for you, and you need to get a better source of information. And yeah, there was a few things, like I said in that AMA about bad, like labeling us all YouTubers as just, bad people, shouldn't listen to us and stuff like that. And it's like, I kind of take my tool belt off right now and put it on the floor and say to them, well, what are you doing? Other than sitting there and talking mumbo jumbo in a Twitter space, what are you actually doing? What have you created to help the community? What's your commitment to this other than, moon talk? So yeah, very interesting to see people calling us kind of out and stuff and trying to put us all into the same pot, so to speak. So yeah, and a lot of people might sit there and go, well, why are you saying about this? As well, if we label people in the same pot, we get stigma for it as well. So I don't feel like we should be branded as part of these other YouTubers that are clearly in this for money and gains. And you'll notice that their content will have drifted off onto something else that's more interesting right now, and a better source of content for them to maximize on their view count, so to speak. So yeah, folks, stay safe out there. I'm not a financial advisor. Do remember that. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me. And yeah, I'm never going to DM you anything like that. And like I always say, catch you in the next one. Sure.